Yeah. Yeah. I started long ago and I'm in, I'm sure. Well, I was already here. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't even see that. I don't even, yeah, I saw that. But I mean, that's not going to help me. Okay. Okay, bye. Oh, good, Cindy. Did Ed just send? Oh, hi, Iran. Or is it Cindy? Oh, okay. Yeah, a little morsel. I know. He's very cute. He's 5 days today, I think. Let's see. Yep, 5 days. And he gains about 40 grams a day. Hi, Liz. Yeah, kind of sleepy today. Uh, Fig, Fig snores like that. Does Baxter snore? His belly button little thing already fell off. She licked that off. I'll bring him up here as long as Figgy is sleeping. Maybe we can have some close-ups up here. I'll get it. You probably want to see Fig too. Well, I changed all my stuff around so that I was zooming with the Quakers. Oh yeah, she really does keep him clean. So here he is. He's got a little spot back here, and he's got a a shawl like his great-great-great-grandma Pascalina. Uh-oh, here's Figgy. She doesn't really like him to be away from her, so we might not be able to say hi, Fig. Say hi to Cindy and Ron. Oh, she's wanting to clean him up. He had his tail clipped the other day. Ed does a nice job on tails. And she's keeping him clean. Yeah, and he's got a spot, an eye spot like Pippa. Yeah, maybe we'll put him back, and you can go back down in the box here. Here, look out. Here, go down there. Go down. So he's really strong already. I think he'll be walking pretty soon. She did really well. They said she just did a perfect job. You know, she had a C-section. And she was out of there and home. Yeah. Well, now he's gone kind of in the shadows, but what? Maybe I could put on another light here. There. He loves his heat lamp. You know, I live in the lower level of my house, and it's real nice and air conditioned. Maybe she'll move. Anybody want to see Pippa? I'll show you her before we sign off. Oh, well, that's a little better there. Well, Ed actually thinks that the dogs can go into natural labor with a C-section, with Singleton. But the doctor said that, and this is a well-known fact, that it's sometimes a lack of progesterone limits the dog from going into labor. And so they go past their due date, and the placenta separates, and the puppy dies very quickly. And so I just didn't want to take a chance on losing this guy. So I said, and I can't take that stress. So, oh, by the way, there's a little delay in the chat. After you write, it takes a little bit for me to answer. So, yeah, I'll show you Pip in a little bit. So it was causing me stress to let her go into labor, but she probably could have delivered. We had one other singleton, and Ed delivered him just fine, but it was touch and go, and we could have lost him easily. Oh, okay, well that happens in humans then too. I didn't know that. But see, when there's a litter of 8 or 12, there's a lot of progesterone being produced by each puppy. So with just one, I didn't know it worked that way for humans, but yeah. Hi, Rosemary. I decided to come on every day at 1. That makes it simpler. And I'll probably still stop in or rev up at 7 too. Oh, there we're gonna see the little guy. She is just an amazing mom, but almost a little obsessive. So she's real pleased with him. You see how strong he is? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, and when it doesn't work out for me, like, let's see, next Saturday, I have a graduation party. And what I'll do is, if I'm not going to be around, oh, and then next Tuesday, I have a Zoom meeting. I have things, even though it's lockdown time for most people, most of the time, we have Zoom meetings, and so I wouldn't be able to be on them either. Oh, no, she's not quite as protective as Remy, but last night and a couple of times she's had a run-in with Pippa, and it's not because Pippa did anything. It's all of a sudden she takes the notion that she's gonna get mad at Pippa, and then after their little altercation, she tried to make up with Pippa, and Pippa turned her a cold shoulder. And sometimes when she's, rolling him around and licking him, Pippa looks at me as if to say, how long are you going to allow this to go on? And then she just, like rolls her eyes at me. Yeah, Remy would just let Ed and I take care of her, but Remy was born in my house here, so, and I took care of her for the first 2 months, so She might have remembered me, and then she knew Ed so well. I like the picture that we get. Yeah, I'll show you Pippa now. I'll cover the camera because sometimes it makes people sick when the camera gets moving. And Pippa enjoys her kennel. So that's why she's in there. She doesn't have to be in there. But this is Pippa. Let me see if I have the... I can't see the camera here. I mean the picture. There she is. Yeah. And she's kind of camera shy. But she's totally white except for her eye patch, which is all gray now. Yeah, Pippa's a nice girl. Really nice girl. Aren't you, Pip? Huh? She needs her face washed, but yeah. Yeah. So that's Pippi, the great grandma of Figgy. She turned 11 on May 29th. And that bowl over there is a popcorn bowl that I use to set the camera up closer. And this has been with us for years and years. My daughter-in-law gave it to me. And I use it more for camera than I do for popcorn. Yeah, Pip was born in 2009. Was Pascalina's second litter. I think she's from a litter of 8. And I'm not sure how many of them are still living. But I know that her full brothers, Kobe Maestro and Hank Bobo, they're living, and Maestro was 10 this year on the 12th of July. Are you? You know, it's real sunny here, Rosemary. But we've had bad storms. Yeah. Cindy, I think it was 2016, and they were petunias litter, and we lost Petunia in 2017. So she's not here, but she was really a magnificent dog. We don't exactly know what she inherited, but she inherited a beautiful, strong, slim, athletic body, and she would run. She would run and chase balls and play just it was really fun to see her play, but we lost her. Otherwise, I think she would have had more litters. Yeah, Liz. I think they had some tornadoes around here. Yeah, my girls don't really get bothered by loud noises. I don't know about Yoshi, but okay, then he must have inherited some of her talent. Oh, there you go. Are his legs? His legs must be longer than Figgy's. Ed says that her legs are only 4 inches long. Yeah, so we'll be happy to see you when you guys drop by. And I'm only on for an hour every day, so that'll give people a chance to drop by if they want to. No big deal for me because I'm home anyway, so. When I worked, they used to give me 2 months off for, they called it puppy leave, because I used to have a litter every year. Oh, there he goes. He's quite a mover himself. He might be an athlete. Himself. Oh, there he goes walking. He'll probably come around the other side. The thing Ed has against C-sections is that the moms don't really know, they don't know where this puppy came from. They don't understand as much as when they deliver. Yeah, that's how Petunia was. So he must have taken after her. Yeah, do you notice, Rosemary, that he's getting big, huh? Well, 40 grams is a lot to gain every day. I think that's about maybe 4 ounces. No. Yeah, maybe. Because when I was measuring in pounds and ounces, that's what the puppies used to gain, about 4 ounces. And they say between 4 and 6 ounces a day is normal. So, yeah. Well, I suppose they're going to just sit there and sleep, in which case I'll pick him back up. Well, he's 5 days old, but you know what? Um, he was standing the day he was born. He would get up to nurse and he'd stand up on his back legs. Um, well, since he has a little underbite now already, I said to Ed, he might really have an underbite. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. I don't like a huge underbite, but uh, Ed's dog Yaddle has one. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I just like Pippa's face. Oh, I put another bowl of water for Pip over in a different place because of Figgy's attitude. I better go fill that up with water for her. I'll be right back. Or maybe, here, Pip, do you want your water over here? Yeah, okay, here you go. She doesn't want to bother Figgy at all. Oh, she wants to go out. It doesn't seem as humid today as it was yesterday. People are saying it was nice. Do I have Pelto dogs? Oh, let's see. Oh, you're talking to Rosemary. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who. I know Faith had C-sections. No, no, she doesn't have much of an underbite. Yeah. You sort of live in the country, don't you, Rosemary? Rosemary's been stopping in for years. We call this the Starship. And then even when the litters grow up, we still met on Sunday afternoons. That's why we really should rev up on Sunday afternoons. I miss especially one of the members that passed away. Yeah, I remember when you got that your latest dog, Rosemary. I think, if I'm thinking of is the right one. Mm. Yeah, the COVID has really turned things upside down. It's kind of really sad. My sister is in Florida visiting her son and his family and with her husband, and I I just I just I don't know what to think about the travel, and it's just so scary to do anything nowadays. amazingly clever. Yeah, I love Clout. Um, well, no, he must have had enough of the heat, and he's kind of hiding. That's what they do. They hide under the ledges. Here, let's get him out here to see everybody. Yeah. You're so good. Figgy, you're so good. You know, my grandkids have a whippet. They're hounds. I like hounds too. I like all dogs. Well, my the the whelping box that I had here was historic, and it had sides, and it was really heavy. It had a bottom, it had a heated bottom in it and everything. But Ed decided it was too hard to move it around, so we let another family have it that was just getting into the breeding business. They had some kind of a shepherd, really beautiful shepherd, but so this box doesn't have a bottom, and it's light, and I can even move it. So it is borrowed from Ed. Ed made it. Come on, Pippa. It looks like it's getting a little windy here. And Pippa wants to go right back in her kennel because she doesn't want to upset her granddaughter, great-granddaughter. Yeah. We had a beagle once, Ed's dad and I, and the kids. Really, our beagle would like to go on little excursions. Oh, so you're gonna sit right in front of Yoshi? Here he comes. Sometimes he looks so little in this box, even though it's much smaller than the box I am used to. He does love to sun himself. You don't need to. She wants to lick the camera. our beagle's dad's name was Flag, and he used to stand on the corner with his tail straight up, or some story like that they gave me. and I kind of wish she would get into her routine of rolling him over real fast with her nose. And she also, what she does is picks him up in her mouth. And I thought, oh my. And Ed said that his dog Maggie used to do that. Well, isn't she something? She blocks the camera all the time. She doesn't really like the camera on, I guess. Yeah. It's so funny when she does that, and then the day he came home, she rolled him up in the white rug like a burrito. Yeah. That's kind of a cute picture. So, who have you got visiting, Cindy? Yeah, I call that a ribbon that she has going down her neck. And then her twin brother, Paco, he has, I forget what I used to call that. Oh, look at how she's kind of, really, she really believes in cleanliness. I mean, she's kind of almost rough, I think. Oh, absolutely. In fact, Cindy, you can't leave them at night. No, someone has to be with newborns for a couple of weeks, maybe longer, 24/7. Yeah. And Ed, I said to Ed, I'm tired. And he said, well, why are you tired? Well, because I have a newborn here. That's why. So lately I've been taking him into the bedroom with me in his nursery box. But Fig, I made the mistake of bringing him right out when she barked. She stood at the bedroom door and barked. And I made the mistake of taking him right out. Now she was barking last night, and I had to get her used to, me not coming right out. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know it. Rosie, right? Isn't it Rose or Rosie, the puppy? She's beautiful. She is just beautiful. And I'm glad to hear that Baxter gets along so beautifully and they play. Yeah. I think Fig is going to enjoy having the younger dog to play with too, her son. Yeah. Oh, Ruby. I knew it was some kind of coral color or something. Red. Oh, that's funny. I thought that somehow you had visitors, but you're right. Who would come when Ed comes or when Mark comes over? We all wear masks. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the only thing to do. Oh, he's gonna nurse now. They have their routine down pretty good, and they have for a couple of days. He's a pretty smart little puppy. And I knew he was going to be a boy. Yeah. You know, one of the teenagers that is from the family upstairs is named Winnie. Oh, I know. I love her color, her coat. Yeah. You know, I've been in since February. I quit going to the Y in at the third week in February, and the people from our yoga class were telling Mark, well, she doesn't need to do that. And yeah, well, it was the next couple weeks they shut everything down. They shut the Y down and everything. Yeah, yeah, we're being pretty careful, but they're expecting it to rev up here. So I don't think you can be careful enough. I don't know if you saw that Mark brought me groceries yesterday, and he had his mask on to see Pippa and to visit us. He seems to be black and white, and all his toenails are white. Oh my goodness, yes. Can't be inside with. I just wonder what it's going to be like around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah. the best place that I have found to meet with friends is the cemetery. Um, my friend Sherry and I, before the pup was born, we would go every Friday and walk, and a lot of people do, and a lot of people bring their lunch. We have brought our lunches, and people are, spreading out their blankets and lawn chairs, and it's a good place to social distance. Figgy's toenails, she has some white ones and some black ones. How about Baxter? There's a couple of her white toenails. They're all dark there, and two here, two white ones. And four here. And I don't know about the other one. I'll show you when she gets up. And now they're not taking the dew claws off, Ed said. Well, Ed was glad that Yoshis are all white, because they'll be easy to cut. Somebody painted Preston's nails with nail polish. That's my grandkid's dog with a whippet. They painted his toenails. Oh, I see. Yeah. I don't know what she's got on. I don't really want to bother her. It's funny, I don't know that. My camera cord has been chewed up by the puppies. And it's wrapped up with electrical cord. It works real well though. Yeah, that little spot on his back, we call it a Kira spot because one of Ed's beloved mother dogs just passed away this year, and she had a spot just like that. We called it her Kira heart because it was shaped like a heart. She went to work every day with Ed. You might have met her when you picked up Baxter. Well, life isn't going to be so fun or the puppyhood, I should say, of Yoshi. But he doesn't know the difference. He never had a litter mate, so he doesn't know what he's missing. And I'm sure Fig will play with him. And Pippa is always good about babysitting, so Figgy better stay on her great grandma's good side. Yeah, Paco. Paco was exactly like her, or she was just like him. Remember Paco? Matt Moore adopted him. You can see him on Remy and Odin page. I'm gonna make chicken soup with noodles this afternoon. I've been cooking a lot during this pandemic. Yeah. Yeah, Fig is young. They say that if you're going to breed a dog, it's best to breed them very young, like by their second heat. Because a 1-year-old dog, I've been hearing lately, is equivalent to a 30-year-old person. Did you hear that new way of um, deciding how old a dog is? It used to be 7 years for every year. Well, it works out that way near the end, but they age more quickly than we thought. Cindy, that's my bird clock. Everybody laughs at it. And it's a little fast, but we've still got some minutes left to visit. But I'm glad you messaged me that you wanted to get on here, and just pop in at 1 o'clock. I'll be here every day, and 7 o'clock at night, unless I've got something else that springs up. I think I made a doctor appointment for one of the days, but I will put that on Facebook if I'm not going to be here. And I'm pretty reliable. Yeah, that's, well, probably they have different opinions. Yeah, it did sound like Alfred Hitchcock. Um, in fact, that movie, The Birds, came out in 1963, the year Ed was born, I think, because we took Ed to see that at the drive-in, and he was sleeping on the front seat. He fit on the front seat. Um, let's see, what else did you say? Ed's only got 2 dogs left. He's got Yaddle and Faith. Oh, okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, a lot of people are working from home. I think this pandemic is going to change the course of history. Yeah. Because a lot of people, I really like to Zoom, and it saves money on gas and everything. Yaddle and Faith. Faith was from the, let's see, the litter that was named all religious names. What was that? What did Martin Luther start? The, not revolution, but I forget. But anyway, a minister had the sire, and they were one person has Luther. She kept that name, and they had all something to do with religion. We named that whole litter. Reformation Bulldogs is the sire of Faith. Faith, that litter. So I think I got that right anyway. Yeah. Faith started to get gray really young, like some people. And then, you know, Patty calls Yaddle Lola. And we can always stay on longer. If you want to stay on, Cindy, I'm willing. But we usually close down in about I stay on for an hour. Used to be I stayed on all day when we had a bunch of puppies, and I just would go about my business, but now I don't. Really? Yeah, Yaddle is a darling. She really is. She's got a really pretty coat, and I think she goes to work with Ed now, because I don't think Faith does. Oh, Ed is the most patient man in the world. He taught me, and I had so much trouble, because for the person that's doing the broadcasting, it's not just click on an email or whatever, you know, it's, you have to go through these different steps. And then I wouldn't have the chat, and then I wouldn't, because we stream on YouTube, and then on something called OBS, and that's why there's such a good picture here. And I would get mixed up, and Ed was just patiently always ready to help me. Oh, yeah. As soon as, you know, if I lay down on the futon, the two big girls want to come up there and lay with me, so. And otherwise I have to take the little guy, with me. I'll do one more close-up, and then we'll close off. Because I still have to make my chicken soup. So let me move the camera. I have all kinds of cute little blankets. You didn't ever see me broadcast from from my house, Cindy. Oh, let me put the camera up here. There he is. He's a cute boy, and his nose is turning. It started to turn the same day he was born, and then look at his bottom lip. And here comes Mama. And then, you know, his ears aren't even. I love to watch their ears open up. His are coming along, and yeah, his cute little feet. So there's the Mama. Yeah. This is the Starship. And yesterday, you know, I was going to be off for the weekends, but I missed everybody. So here I am. And it's good to see you. I showed all the Quakers my little puppy, my little Yoshi today. They loved him. Some of the ladies couldn't take their eyes off of him. So it's so nice to be able to visit, you know, during these days when we don't really see many people. So, and there's the Figgy. She's good looking. Smitten with Baxter. Okay. People eyes. Yeah. She keeps a close eye on her only pup. I wonder how she would have been with more of them. Yeah. Whoa, be careful. Be careful. So I'll say goodbye now. And I'll see you soon. It'll take me a little bit to close off too. So have a good week, or a good day till I see you next. Okay, let's put him back down. I'll give that time to go. There he goes. Yeah, I loved that you got in touch and that I tuned in, and I'll see you again soon. Yeah, I make homemade noodles. Yeah, my grandma taught me. Oh, she's nesting. And it looks like he's going to go to sleep. So there we are. So bye-bye for now.